The modern overload of digital information has created an era of confusion, a fitna where core Islamic beliefs are being systematically distorted by online algorithms. While every Muslim knows that loving the Prophet is mandatory, digital propaganda is currently targeting the specific way we revere his family, the Ahl-e-Bayt, and his companions, the Sahaba. When this balance shifts too far to one side, the central pillar supporting a believer's entire faith fractures. Two dangerous extremes are gaining ground online: the total rejection of the companions in the name of loving the family, and the elevation of human beings to a divine, godlike status. Survival in this digital age requires a precise equilibrium. We have to identify the authentic Islamic criteria that keep these two forces in check. Authentic sources define the Ahl-e-Bayt as an inclusive circle. It starts with the Prophet and extends equally to encompass his wives, all of his daughters, and his entire lineage. Removing any of these groups from the definition, whether the wives or certain daughters, creates a theological void that contradicts the Prophet's own household structure. Loving this family is mandatory. They are described as pieces of the Prophet's heart, and they demand the highest level of respect from every believer. However, that love is governed by a boundary. Crossing into ghulu, or extremism, is a severe departure from Islamotheism. Granting divine attributes to noble figures like Hazrat Ali or Hazrat Fatima contradicts the absolute oneness of God that Islam was sent to establish. Their greatness is rooted in their character and their direct relationship to the Prophet. They do not require exaggerated myths to be supremely revered. We must also look at the Sahaba, those individuals personally trained and shaped by the Prophet, right here at this historical ground zero in Medina. The entire transmission of the religion follows this flowchart. The Prophet is the source, and the Sahaba are the essential receivers. If the Sahaba are characterized as corrupt, that criticism moves backward to the Prophet himself, a retroactive claim that his training was ineffective. The Qur'an and the Sunnah relied entirely on the Sahaba to act as the bridge to the rest of humanity. This manuscript is a physical testament to that uncorrupted chain of custody. Delegitimizing the Sahaba dismantles the reliability of the entire Islamic faith. If the witnesses are unreliable, the message they carried becomes vulnerable. This intersection highlights a reality often ignored in digital sectarianism. At the center of this overlap, we find figures like Hazrat Ali, Hassan, and Hussein, who were both the core of the Ahl-e-Bayt and the most prominent of the Sahaba. Following the authentic path of the Ahl-e-Bayt naturally aligns a believer with the path of the broader companions. We have to reject the propaganda that attempts to separate these two inseparable groups for the sake of modern political or sectarian agendas. The straight path is supported by four non-negotiable pillars: the Qur'an, the Prophet's Sunnah, love for the Ahl-e-Bayt, and profound respect for the Sahaba. Faith is a perfectly balanced scale. Keeping these two loves pure and free from extremism preserves one's belief against the noise of the digital age.